Welcome to the reaction to season 2, episode 1 of Game of Thrones. I'm really excited to get back into it because we have dragons now. Yeah, and I don't know what's gonna happen in season 2. So let's just go ahead and get into it and see where we go.
What about Stannis? He's your older brother.
This isn't about the bloody line of succession. He's not a king.
I am.
We have a new king now.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember that there's an older brother. So is that really who should be king?
Please let me go home.
Mother says I'm still to marry you, so you'll stay here and obey.
You have to say mother says? You're still a fucking child, so calm down.
It's 1,000 leagues from here to the wall.
We're right.
Okay.
The wall tomorrow. The Night's Watch.
I did not piece together watching that originally that kid who helped Arya with those other boys
Drogo will have no use for dragon.
was Robert's son, the one we had already seen. I missed that. The little baby. Oh my god, are we gonna have a time jump? Are they gonna be bigger now, or are they still gonna be little baby dragons? I hope they're baby dragons still. Let's see if I catch anything if it's different. There are lots of little details that I feel like could definitely be different that I wouldn't know or like notice. And I'm trying to do this without checking out the names because it is a new season. That's new. Did that say Dragonstone? Is that going to be like Daenerys area now? Stop looking at the names. Oh, was there a dragon on that one? Was that the first time? And we're still not going north of the wall on this map. So did it say Dragonstone? Was that the name of the place? The new place? Is that the mountain? If so, fuck that guy.
Well struck. Well struck, dog.
Oh, no, okay.
Did you like that?
It was
You turned her into that. Don't give her that fucking look.
Here I am.
Oh, sweetie.
Sorry, Her Grace.
You're gonna die.
Are you drunk?
No, I had 2 cups of wine.
Please, have another cup.
You sure, Your Grace?
What are you up to now, Joffrey?
Samarin, help Sir Donto celebrate my name day.
Oh, fuck.
See that he drinks his fill.
Don't smile. Are we gonna drown him? Yeah.
You can't.
He can.
It would be bad luck to kill a man on your name day.
What kind of stupid peasant superstition?
The girl is right. When a man serves on his name day, he reaps all year.
Oh.
I'll have him killed tomorrow, the fool.
He is a fool. You're so clever to see it. He'll make a much better fool than a knight. He doesn't deserve the mercy of a quick death.
Did you hear my lady, Sir Dontos?
I made that face, not because she was saying that, but because I hate that she has to play this fucking game.
And you, my lady, thank you.
Beloved nephew.
Tyrion's back! How is this gonna go?
We looked for you on the battlefield.
Joffrey wouldn't be on a fucking battlefield. Of course. Of course he was nowhere.
This one doesn't like me.
Can't imagine why.
We heard you were dead.
Shut up, you love him.
My lady, I'm sorry for your loss.
Her loss. Her father was a confessed traitor.
But still her father.
Exactly.
My father was a traitor. My mother and brother are traitors too. I am loyal to my beloved Joffrey.
Sansa, I hope that you slit his throat one day.
Why are you here?
Don't worry about it, Joffrey. Go back to your fucking games.
We'll have enough wheat for a 5-year winter. If it lasts any longer, we'll have fewer peasants.
The city's drowning in refugees, Your Grace.
Then do your job. Shut the gates to the peasants. They belong in the field, not our capital.
I mean, that's not surprising.
Your father has named Lord Tyrion to serve as hand in his stead while he fights.
Out! All of you out!
Oh, this just became a family matter.
You brought this on yourself.
I've done nothing.
Quite right. You did nothing. When your son called for Ned Stark's head.
Yep.
Now the entire North has risen up against us.
I tried to stop it.
She did.
You love your children. It's your one redeeming quality. That and your cheekbones. Starks love their children as well. And we have 2 of them.
Yeah. Right.
We had 3 Starks to trade. You chopped one's head off and let another escape.
Mm-hmm.
Father would be furious. Must be odd for you to be the disappointing child.
Tyrion can give you some lessons in how to cope with that.
When I was a boy, I remember seeing them put up a new tower at Torrance Square in a summer.
Bran's having to sit here and listen to all this because he's the only one there. Oh my god. He does not give a single shit.
Maintenance of a holdfast generally falls to the lord of that holdfast.
Generally,
Which makes sense.
But I've sent all the young men off to fight Robb Stark's war.
King Robb.
Ooh.
Do you remember your vows, sir?
Of course.
Okay, Bran.
But listening to people you'd rather not listen to is one of your responsibilities as Lord of Winterfell.
He's a child.
Lord Botan.
My lord, may the old gods watch over your brother and all the northern...
Yeah. What's happening? Is this Ghost? No, it's not. We're at Winterfell, right? What the fuck? Why do we have like a comet in the sky now? Okay, it is one of the dire wolves. Does he always wake up like that? Okay, so it was showing him that he needs to go there?
Had some of the men talking about the comet. Say it's an omen. Say it means Robb will win a great victory in the south.
Did they?
I mean, I don't know how they got there, but okay.
Means the Lannisters will rule all 7 kingdoms before long.
How they got there, meaning like how they came to that conclusion.
Red comet means one thing, boy. Dragons.
That's what I was thinking. Like, is it Daenerys riding a dragon? But no. They should still be pretty young, it's seemingly. Now we're going to get her, though, right? Yay, they're still small.
What did your brother say about them, Khaleesi?
He said they meet.
He didn't tell you what...
But they're not eating. Okay.
My brother didn't know anything about dragons.
Maybe it needs to be fresh. Oh no. Don't make me watch another horse die. Fuck.
She was Drogo's first gift to me.
Oh, I forgot.
We go west to the Dothraki Sea. The first Khalisar we meet will kill us and take your dragons.
No one will take my dragons.
As are your people.
Yeah, it's not looking great. Well, I mean, I guess you could eat the horse. I mean, I wouldn't normally condone that, but if it's already dead. So what, are we just setting up camp here? Because not only do they have to be able to make the journey there, they have to make the journey back to tell you and then make the journey again. It's looking pretty damn bleak for her right now. I like this. I like checking in with each thing happening right now. Well, this looks like a lovely little cabin.
I was born in a place like this. Later, I fell on hard times.
Later, you fell on hard times, so this was not the hard times?
But he don't like people messing with his daughters.
He don't like people messing with his wife. He marries his daughters, and they give him more daughters.
That's foul.
Yes, it is, Sam.
Must be doing something right.
Well, not marrying his daughters and sleeping with them to have...
Marries his daughters. What does he do with his sons?
Ugh. I don't like this place.
On his way to the Frostfangs. People make all sorts of plans. I haven't seen Benjamin Stark in 3 years.
Oh, shit. So he didn't make it here? Well, you are.
You're prettier than half my daughters.
Chill, bro.
What's your name?
Jon Snow.
Snow. Listen to me, bastard.
So he knows who he is.
You bring any of that good wine with you?
We did. We passed through 6 villages.
How many daughters are here? It seems like a lot.
Where have all the wildlings gone?
I could tell you, but I'm thirsty.
There's a barrel of Dornish wine on the sledge.
There are so many. Oh my god, there are so many.
That's a good-looking axe. Fresh forged.
Give it here. I'll have another one made at Castle.
Why are we giving this guy so much shit? Like...
That's some lovely steel.
Because he's the place for us to rest?
These are bad times to be living alone in the wild.
Well, he's not alone. He's got all of his daughters.
Wife.
Ugh.
Our husband keeps us safe. Better to live free than die a slave.
Well, you're not free.
Any man lays a hand on one of my wives, he loses their hand. And I see this one staring too long. I might just gouge his eyes out. Your roof, your rules.
I don't like this man.
Who am I?
Lord Commander.
And who are you?
Jon Snow.
Who are you?
Your steward.
You want to lead one day? We'll learn how to follow.
I mean, yeah, he's not a super great follower, but that just means he's going to be a good leader. He's just got to get there.
Lord of light, come to us in our darkness. We offer you these false gods.
What the fuck? Is this the dragon place? The new one on the map?
Are you so eager to spit on your ancestors?
I don't know who these people are or what the hell is happening.
Stannis Baratheon.
Oh, that's Stannis. Okay.
He's surrounded by fools and fanatics. But he trusts you, Davos.
What now? What's his name?
What's the truth?
What is the truth?
And I declare upon the honor of my house that my beloved brother Robert left...
Wasn't my beloved brother? I didn't love him. He didn't love me.
Okay.
A lie. Take it out.
I mean, I can respect that.
That my brother Robert left no true-born heirs. The boy Joffrey, the boy Tommen, and the girl Marcella being born of incest between Cersei Lannister and her brother Jaime Lannister.
They know?
By right of birth and blood, I do this day lay claim.
Make it Sir Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer.
I do this day lay claim to the Iron Throne of Westeros. Let all true men declare their loyalty.
Oh, so is that why Ned put the rightful heir? Is that what he said?
Send copies of that letter to every corner of the realm, from the Arbiter of the War.
Yeah, because that would mean...
Time's come to choose.
Yeah, Joffrey's illegitimate, so he's not actually... Doesn't actually have a... Well, not illegitimate. He's not even Robert's son. Yeah, that would mean Stannis would be next in line, right? Because he doesn't actually have any legitimate, true sons.
If not Renly, your grace, join forces with Robb Stark.
Who'd steal the northern half of my kingdom? Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark, they're all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Okay, then.
Shall we drink together?
Don't.
A cup of wine to honor the one true God.
Is this like poison? Like to kill him? To kill her? Oh no, himself. Why is he drinking it? I don't understand. Did he fake a drink? Is he immune? She's gonna sense it. Well, she's drinking it. She drank the whole thing. And he's the one dying.
The night is dark and full of terrors, old man. But the fire burns them all away.
Oh. I'm confused though. He put the pill in there. Like he knew it was in there. Why did he drink it? Yay, Rob.
Have you grown fond of me, Stark? Is that it? I've never seen you with a girl.
If I left you with one of my...
Not everybody wants to sleep with you, Jamie.
Will you insult yourself, Kingslayer? You've been defeated by a boy. You're held captive by a boy. Perhaps you'll be killed by a boy.
Oh my god, it's huge. Jesus Christ.
To all the High Lords of Westeros. The King Joffrey...
I mean, I thought it looked big as it was walking by, but I just thought it was a weird angle. Oh my god, are we about to take Jamie out? Surely not. He's too valuable.
You think my father's going to negotiate with you? You don't know him very well.
Maybe you don't know him very well. Oh, he's too valuable. This can't happen right now. Right? Oh, shit. Okay. Well then. Why is that one so much bigger?
This city stinks.
Oh, yay. Shay, that's her name, right?
I love it.
We love the smell of dead bodies and shit.
And garlic and rum.
Well, okay then.
This is where I belong.
Yes, well, you need to be careful. No one can know you're here.
Okay, so she's gonna have to stay in hiding.
Ned Stark actually slept on this. As if the poor man didn't suffer enough. One of the many changes we'll have to make around here.
I actually really liked how they did that shot.
Ned Stark's youngest daughter, Arya. We can't seem to locate her. If we choose to negotiate with the Starks, the girl has some value.
Yeah.
I heard a song once about a boy of modest means. Found his way into the home of a very prominent family. He loved the eldest daughter. Sadly, she had eyes for another.
When boys and girls live in the same home, awkward situations can arise. Sometimes I've heard even brothers and sisters develop certain affections. Well, that is an awkward situation.
So many more people know about this than I thought.
Prominent families often forget a simple truth.
And which truth is that?
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is also dangerous. People have been killed over this. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a risky...
Stop. Wait.
Risky move.
I've changed my mind. Let him go.
Is it just a show of like, I can do this anytime I want? Like, yeah, look how much she controls them.
Power is power. Do see if you can take some time away from your coins and your whores to locate the Star Girl for me.
Yep. Damn. Yeah, like why would you let her know that? Especially when you're here on your own? Risky move.
You're Sir Alton Lannister.
Okay, I feel like that's what, twice now we've seen this kid?
I offer your cousins peace if they meet my terms. And the remains of all those who died in his service must also be returned.
Oh shit, that's a lot. They probably don't even know where they're at.
Joffrey and the Queen Regent must renounce all claim to dominion of the North.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
King in the North.
King in the North. King in the North.
Neither Joffrey nor any of his men shall set foot in our lands again.
They're never gonna agree to that.
These are my terms. If the Queen Regent and her son meet them, I'll give them peace. If not, I will litter the south with Lannister dead.
King Joffrey is a Baratheon, Your Grace.
Oh, is he?
Ha
You'll ride at daybreak, Sir Alton. That will be all for tonight.
Well then, it was going so well at first. Until that last condition.
The Lannisters are going to reject your terms, you know.
Of course they are.
We won't beat them until you take King's Landing. We can't take King's Landing without ships. My father has ships and men who know how to sail. I'm his only living son.
So they might listen, yeah. Oh, his dad's still alive?
I'm not a Stark, I know that. But your father raised me to be an honorable man. We can avenge him together.
That's still just such a odd arrangement to me.
Your father had to go to war to end his rebellion.
Yes. And now I'm the one rebelling against the throne.
Yeah.
You want to leave Sansa in the Queen's hands? And Arya? What are we fighting for if not for them?
It's more complicated than that, you know it is!
Yeah, it's more than just getting the two of them back. It's so much bigger than them.
It's time for me to go home. I haven't seen Bran or Rickon in months.
You can't go to Winterfell.
Why?
It's tomorrow. You'll ride south to the Stormlands.
Why in the name of all the gods would
Because
you...
I need you to negotiate with Renly Baratheon. He's rallied an army of 100,000.
Oh.
You have 100 other lords.
Which of these lords do I trust more than you? If Renly sides with us, we'll outnumber them 2-1.
That does make sense if Renly agrees to kind of like leave them alone. If they help him get into power at King's Landing.
We will all be together again soon, I promise.
I don't think that's true. What the hell are we doing in here?
We can't find Arya Stark. They'll never give Jaime back to us for Sansa alone.
I think they might. They're weak. They put too much value on their women.
Says the boy you raised.
I heard a disgusting lie about Uncle Jaime. And you?
Our enemies will say anything to we.
Fucking everybody knows.
No one believes this foul gossip.
Someone believes it.
Everybody does.
What are you asking?
I'm asking if he fucked other women when he grew tired of you. How many bastards does he have running?
Yeah, everybody saw that. He can't let that go. And she knows that.
What you just did is punishable by death. You will never do it again. Never.
You created this monster. Anything he does to you is your fault. But he He obviously does care about her or love her.
Oh, no. Do you have any idea how ridiculous you sound? Ease into it. Slowly. With passion.
So more training sessions, huh? Is this like continuing education?
She's beautiful.
She's a dumb slut, really, but lid for every pot.
Okay. What is happening? Are they rounding people up? Are they gonna kill the baby?
No, please! No!
They are. So they're killing off all of his like illegitimate children. Oh God, that's a horrible way to do it. Oh, everybody's trying to save it. Wow, I feel like this is gonna turn some of their men against him.
His name is Gendry!
Where is the bastard?
The Night's Watch!
Fuck, that's gonna lead him to Arya though.
Heading north!
How will we know him?
He's got a bull's head helmet! He made it himself!
Shit. I mean, that's fucking brutal, but like, I'm honestly surprised she hasn't done it sooner. Okay. I feel like that was a really strong start to the season. And honestly, that's the way to do a season opener on a show like this. Because we have so many different things happening where we have so many different people in so many different places with different events going on. And I mean, we had it a little bit in the first season, but this is my problem with a lot of shows that try to have like such a large cast and such a large story happening is like we go whole episodes or even 2 episodes without seeing what's happening with each group or with one of the groups or whatever. But this is how you do it, where you give a little bit from each. Cuz I mean, honestly, Daenerys, like, we didn't get very much with her in this, but we got something at least. Like there's something to hold on to. And so I think this was a really, really good start because it lets us check in with where everybody is, with what's going on. It helps us get our bearings to like start off this new show. We have a new grounding. Like we know what the situation is with everyone. And I really appreciate that they did that. I don't know that they're going to keep that up. They might go back to where we do go an episode or 2 without seeing some of the people. And okay, that's fine if we do. It's not my personal preference, but it's fine. But at least I do appreciate that if they do end up doing that, I appreciate that they at least for this very first one gave us a check-in with everybody. Very, very good start. Because I mean, even Arya, like we had 2 seconds with her at the end, but we still had it. Like we still had that check-in. And Sansa, we didn't have a ton with her in this, but we still had something. Even Bran, like, yeah, they did such a good job. We literally checked in, I think, with everyone. I mean, basically everyone like important right now. And then we got stuff with Stannis, so we even added in some stuff. Now, I don't know what that woman's deal is. I definitely want to know more. That's exciting because that seemed like magical or supernatural. And I am definitely here for introducing more elements of that into the show. Okay. All right. So where we're at with everyone, I think I'm following. The only thing I kind of wasn't 100% sure of is like why they were kissing that guy's ass north of the wall. Like, is it really just that they have a place to stay? Because they brought, like they said, they brought their own food. They brought all their own supplies, basically. I don't know. That guy was, ugh. I honestly, one of the things that stood out to me the most in this episode is like just how widespread and common knowledge it is now that Cersei and Jamie have been doing the dirty and that these children are probably theirs. Like, I was not expecting anybody to know about that. Like, when we were dealing with this whole thing with Bran finding out and them trying to cover it up, I thought literally no one knew. And then clearly Ned discovered what was going on and stuff. But like, so many fucking people know. So many people know. It's wild. Okay. I mean, I'm not really sure what to recap here just because I feel like I expressed most of it as I was watching the episode. I think for me it's just I'm curious where we're going to go with Daenerys' story because things are not looking good. So like what's going to change? I feel like is that one guy, like the main guy who's been by her side, not Jorah, I think that's his name, right? The other guy. The one that rode off that was like, oh, you never disappointed me before. And he was like, it's a bad time to start. Will he come through and like find something that helps them get out of the desert? I think that's what's going to happen. We'll see. But yeah, shit is not looking good for her. So like, where do we go from here with her? Because she doesn't have money. She doesn't have people. She doesn't really even have anywhere to go. She doesn't she doesn't have anything right now. She has nothing. So yeah, I don't know how her story is going to progress. But everything else is kind of making sense. And all pretty much connecting in with the exception of the Watch. They're north of the wall doing their own shit. And so that still feels fairly disconnected, but it's fine. Because I'm trusting that it will all collide at some point. But everything else kind of makes sense. I'm intrigued about this idea of going to see Greyjoy, though, because I'm curious. Like, I want to learn more about that, about him and that kingdom. Well, I don't know what it is. The area that he's from. They do call it the Seven Kingdoms, don't they? So yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's not a whole lot here to dive into other than I'm liking where we're at with most of these characters. It's really, it's still interesting. I'm excited to see where the season's going to go. My heart is breaking for Sansa. But I do like, she is definitely she's playing the game a little bit and it hurts. It kills me to see her do that. But also she still fights back a little bit. So I'm glad that that's still in there. She's not completely broken yet. Like her spirit's not completely broken. She keeps herself in check most times, or most of the time, but it comes out occasionally, which lets me know it's still buried in there. And I think we'll see it unleashed at some point. And I really, 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 really hope she is the one to take Joffrey down. Because he's got to go at some point, right? Like, he just does. There's no way he's going to make it through this whole thing alive. So I hope it's her that does it. At least as of right now. We'll see if he treats anyone else worse. And how much further it goes with Sansa. Because if we do end up, we're not going to do a peace deal, but if we do end up getting her out of there before she actually gets like married off to him, then maybe we can, it's not going to get as bad as it could. So yeah, we'll have to see how bad that really gets. But yeah, no, this is good. Still like Rob. Still like Daenerys, but I'm not getting a ton from her right now, but that's fine. I think we'll focus more on her soon because she didn't get a heavy focus this time. I do really love Tyrion. I think he's one of my favorites right now. Yeah, I think he's one of my favorites right now. Again, we haven't gotten a ton with Arya lately, so I don't know that I can like say that I still keep her up on that list just because like even in the previous season, like not just taking this episode, we didn't get a whole lot with her towards the end there. So right now I like Rob. I like Cat too. Yeah, I would say Rob, Cat, Tyrion, Daenerys. I do like Jorah a lot. I think those are my favorites right now. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, but I think those are my favorites at the moment. I mean, my least favorites are always I like those are gonna be obvious. I think they're gonna be everybody's least favorites. So obviously all of the Lannisters minus Tyrion and that guy north above the wall. Yeah. So I mean there's not a whole lot like, and I mean that guy I don't think we're gonna see a ton of. Kind of like the guy who played Filch, kind of like him at the towers or whatever, the twins, whatever it is. I cannot remember the name of that place. The bridge thing they had to cross. I just like he seemed, like a fairly one off. I'm not to say we'll never see him again, but I just feel like he's another one of those characters. We encountered him this time because the story called for it. Like we needed, a character there and we'll move on. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think that's going to wrap up this one. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want access to the full reactions and you want to catch up with them because they are way further ahead, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below and heading over there. What's so much further ahead are the full reactions, and they are in watch along style, which means you do need to have your own copy of the episode to watch alongside mine for copyright reasons. If what you're most interested in is getting early access to the versions that come here onto YouTube, you can get those by becoming a channel member. Or if you would prefer to get the shortened edited versions ad-free, you can get those over on Patreon on my lowest tier, which is only like $3 a month. If you don't want to do any of those things, that's totally cool. Just make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss next reaction when it goes out. And hopefully I'll see you in that one.